Hi guys, it's Meeks. Welcome to my channel. I am bare-faced today. Excuse my lack of nails. I went out last night. I'm so embarrassed. It looks terrible, but it was lit. So lit that my nails fell off, but that's a different story. So please ignore my lack of nails today. I know it looks ghetto, but I will get them fixed later. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to do a get ready with me today. I'm actually really nervous because I don't actually think my makeup skills are something to brag about or anything to show off, but people have been requesting this, so give the people what they want. I'm gonna show you lot my everyday makeup and we'll see how this goes. If one of these is never requested again, I know why, but let's try it. Let's get on and see how you guys like how I do my face. So anyway, first of all, I've done my morning routine. I've done my cleansing, my toning, etc, etc. If you guys want to see my morning routine, just let me know, put it in the comments box and I can do a everyday skincare routine AM and PM for you. But okay, first of all, my spoolie. I start with my brows. So I just comb them upwards like this. I actually have my brows nano needled, which is like another form of microblading because I'm rubbish with brows. And without the nano needling, I would need serious help and be in serious trouble. You'll see how quickly I do these. Nano needling helps. So the pencil I'm using, it's a Bobbi Brown shade Mahogany. They actually discontinued this pencil. I don't know why. They have brought out like other forms of pencil with apparently the same mahogany shade, but I tried it and it's a much darker shade, so I don't know who they're trying to fool. I was really upset. I don't know what I'm gonna do when this little bit of pencil runs out. This is how much I have left. Okay, so yeah, when that runs out, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I need to find an alternative. So if anyone uses the old school Bobbi Brown pencil shade Mahogany and you found a dupe, let me know because I need it. So yeah, I just pencil all around. Do the same with the other one. Make sure the pencil's sharp as well because otherwise you won't get a good result. I like to bring that down a little bit like that. Shade it in. Remember guys, eyebrows are sisters, they're not twins. So if like me, you find that they're not 100% identical, I don't usually tend to stress that too much. Now just comb through again. Okay, then the next thing I'll do, this is the Morphe JACLYN Hill JH41 brush. And then I'll get my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is shade NC42. A little bit on my hand, just the teeniest bit. And then I will just go under the brow line. Like so. And then I just kind of do my eyelid because I just find that when I blend it all together, it just makes my makeup look that little bit more flawless. And then I will take my Morphe M173 brush, just sort of blend, 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 blend. Then I'll do the same with the other brow. Oh guys, I'm so tired today. I look like death. Some of my under eyes look terrible. But I had such a good night though. So glad quarantine's over so we can get our turn up on again. Okay. And then again we will, where's my brush gone? I always do that. Don't you just find that sometimes when you're just doing makeup, like you just sort of lose everything? I'm terrible for that. Like I'll put something down and I'll be walking around like a blind person. Like, where is it? Where is it? It's right in front of me. And then I'll just go over the top half of the brows, like so. The same concealer. You know what's coming next. Blend, 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 blend. I don't normally wear eyeshadow for my everyday, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to now do some primer. So I'm going to use the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I think this primer is amazing. I only started using it recently, I think about a couple months ago now, and it was highly recommended. I kept seeing it on like all the beauty blogs and YouTubers, so I was like, let me try it, and I have to say I've been highly impressed. I think it's incredible. It just gives an undertone glow. Oh yeah, I just love it. The next thing I'll do, again with Becca, I really love their under eye brightening corrector. This is shade medium to deep. This is amazing. I'm really secure about my under eyes. Like, I really don't like my dark circles. For some reason, I have a problem sleeping. I went out last night, as I've said it 50 million times, but usually I have problems sleeping anyway. I don't know why. I can't get more than 4 to 5 hours sleep per night. Sleep just won't find me. I don't know why. So I feel really insecure about those. So I love like concealers, and this under eye corrector is so good. It illuminates your under eyes. You just put the teeniest amount on. I just dab it on with my finger, and you can already see a transformation. It already looks a bit brighter, right? Now, foundation. I love the Estee Lauder Double Wear. At the moment, I'm a bit tanned, so my normal shade is the Honey Bronze in W41, this shade, but I am a bit tanned, so I'm mixing it at the moment with my summer shade, which is the Rich Ginger 5N1. I'm not totally tan, like deeply tan, so I'm mixing them at the moment instead of just using straight Rich Ginger, because I think that'll be a bit too dark. So again, I'm gonna pop this onto my hand. 1 pump, my normal shade, and half a pump of my tan shade will do. Mix them together. Just dab. And then I grab my brush. This is again the Morphe JACLYN Hill JH03. I use this as my foundation brush. Any excess on my hand, I'll just dab it on. Just pat it into my skin. Wonderful. Okay, my next step, conceal these dark circles. For real now, for real. I have not found better coverage than the Tarte Double Duty Beauty. This concealer, guys, this is the MVP. It has the best coverage of a concealer I have ever seen in my life. If you have a better concealer that gives more coverage than this, let me know. Ooh. Yes. Just put that on like so. And then I get my beauty blender. Make sure it's a bit damp. And just dab that underneath. Okay, next I will bake with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I love this powder. Again, I've been using this for years and I've not found anything else that just gives the flawlessness of this powder, and it's not too thick. For me, it's just the perfect consistency, the perfect coverage, everything. So I'll just dab that underneath my eyes. Bake it in. There we go. Let's let that bake and cook, whatever you want to call it. Next, what I will then do, contour. So I use the Knit and Fab contour palette. This is actually recommended to me by one of the makeup artists that I use. I went to her makeup masterclass. You never think it, because I'm not that great at makeup. I went to her makeup masterclass and she actually put this in the goodie bag like a year ago. So I take this shade here and I just circle using circular movements. Blend, 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 blend. And then I'll take the shade up. So to the lighter shade. And then I will go along the same line that I just did and do the same things, like circular movements along like the top of my cheekbone area. I will also take, depending on how I'm feeling, but today I'm gonna go for, because it's daytime and it's not too vroom vroom vroom, I'll take the same darker shade again and I'll just go underneath my chin area. That's how we get the jawline and chin looking snatched. If it was nighttime, I probably would go for the darker shade, just to give more of an effect, but it's not. This is daytime, so let's do this shade today. Blending is so important, guys. I had to learn that. I've had some disasters where I've gone out and you step out in the day and you're like, girl, you need to blend. So embarrassing. So blend, 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 blend. Then go over with my wet beauty blender again and just sort of push all of it in together. To make sure it's definitely blended. All the time I'm still baking here. Still baking. Then I will take my Fenty Beauty bronzer. This is shade Caramel Cutie. Also take my Fenty Beauty bronzer brush 195. Let's go just below the contour line, so you can never have too much bronzer. But I just have a small amount. Again, I go around my jawline area. I don't do the chin this time, just the actual jawline. And again, dab with the beauty blender. Make sure we are blended out and it's sealing into the skin nicely, so we ain't looking crazy out here. Now I'll get my blusher, and I use the Nars shade Outlaw. This is a really pretty pink. Sometimes I go for like orange based blushes, but today I feel to go for a nice pink. Just dash that along the cheek line. They say you're meant to smile, so you get the apples of your cheeks. Just along there. Okay, now I'm gonna dab the Laura Mercier powder with my beauty blender. Make sure that sets in. We've baked now. Funny enough, guys, I don't contour my nose. I don't know how. I told you my makeup skills weren't amazing, but we move here. I don't know how. Eventually I will learn, but I don't really feel like I need to contour my nose. A lot of people accuse me of contouring my nose. They accuse me of all sorts with my nose, but I literally just leave it. After that, what I will then do is I will get my MAC powder in NC41. Take my another Morphe JACLYN Hill, this time in JH08, and just kind of dab under the eyes, just for the more highlighting effect. Because you know, as I keep saying, I hate those dark circles, girl. I hate those dark circles, so they got to go. See, I just dab around there. Also, just for more highlighting purposes. As I said, I would probably add some more Laura Mercier powder along this line for my nighttime look, but for daytime I like quite a natural look, so I don't like too much during the day. And then again, dab, 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 dab with the beauty blender just to make sure that's blending nicely. Okay, next step. Now I will get my MAC Fix Plus spray and I will just spray all over my face. I've got to cover up my edges. Damn, they're looking good now. Don't want to ruin them. Be quite generous. Okay, and you don't want it too wet, but you don't want it to dry completely, because then what I will do is I tend to spray a little bit of this as well onto my brush, just a teeny bit. More if my face, if my face is dried. And I'll get my highlighter. I'm going to use the Becca Champagne Pop. This highlighter, this is actually award winning. Again, I was seeing this highlighter everywhere. It was sold out for ages. I was like, I need to try this. I need to know what the hype is. And I love it. It's such a nice highlighter. I think it will go with most tones, if not all. Along my cheekbone area, up towards my eyebrow. Again, along there. And you just find that the spray just helps the highlighter pop. Because I always used to see like this popping highlighters, like people with these popping highlighters. I used to be like, how did they do it? And then my makeup artist, one of my makeup artists, she said, oh no, use the MAC spray and that's how you get it to just pop. And I was like, oh. So since then, that's how I get popping highlighter. Again, just dab with the beauty blender. Then I just go in on my nose. I do highlight my nose, although I don't contour my nose, I do highlight it. A teeny brush. This is just a Real Techniques detailer brush. Teeniest little bit of spray. I like to do my Cutie glow. Just a highlight there. Okay, great. We get in there, guys. We get in there. Lashes. The lashes that I'm wearing today are... They are the Fierce Feline Cosmetics lashes. Let me just glue these. Okay, so my lashes are on now. So the next thing I would do is... If I feel like I'm looking a bit like ghostly, I would get my LA Girl Pro Powder. This is Classic Tan shade. And just kind of just go over everything. I like to have a glow look, so I just go over that completely. With everything that I've done. Fixing spray. At the moment I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I must admit, I have heard reviews on better setting sprays that I want to try, so I'm just waiting until this finishes and then I'm gonna try something else. I did have a fan, but I broke it. So I normally have one of those fans, you know, fan myself and let everything dry. But I don't have that now, so we're just gonna have to improvise. Wait for it to naturally dry, which takes ages. Let me see if there's a bit of paper or something. Ah, I found something. Let's just speed up this process because ain't nobody got time for this. Oh yes, as well, with the lashes, I put a little bit of mascara on my top eyelashes just so the eyelashes have something to stick to while I'm waiting for the glue to get tacky before applying the lashes to my lash line. Now, coming towards the end of the look, I will then apply a bit of eyeliner. I like to use white eyeliner during the day. I naturally have quite big eyes anyway, if you haven't noticed, but I don't use it to make my eyes bigger because they're big enough. Sometimes in pictures they look a bit like too big, they look like them like this. But I just like the way how it looks. Then I'll apply a little bit of mascara. Obviously I do this after my setting spray because I don't want to spray it and then the mascara starts running because that would just be a nightmare. Apply a teeny bit to my bottom lashes. Again, let them dry. So now I'm going to get my MAC lip liner in Spice and just go around my lips. Okay, then I will get my NYX Butter Gloss in Praline. Then I will get my NYX Butter Gloss in, this is Vanilla Cream Pie shade. Just apply that on top. I'll do 2 coats of this. This is more the pinky shade I'm going for today. And then lastly, I will go for the Dior Lip Glow. So then I apply this on top. Just give it more pinky rosy glow. And there we have it, guys. That is my daytime look. But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching my get ready with me. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments. If you have any tips for me, or if you have anything that you'd like to ask me, please leave the comments below. I hope you found this helpful, and I hope to see you on my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.